Hello and welcome to the Barber Steak. My name is Jesse the Barber, and again, we're in the same spot, same location as far as filming today. Today, or actually the last two other episodes, we've been talking, or I've been talking about the power of words, right? And so today's challenge, not difficulty, but challenge, is to listen to the words that offend us, right? So if I were to say, or if somebody were to tell me, Jesse, you have the ugliest green hair ever, and I'd be like, bro, I don't have any hair, first of all, and I don't find it ugly, right? So we give words power with our unhealed parts. This is how that looks for me, right? So I've shared before that I was given up for adoption. So my feeling of unworthiness I felt came from that moment, right? So if somebody were to later on say, you know what, nobody's ever gonna love you, your own mother didn't want you, blah, 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 and that's an unhealed part inside of myself, that's the way I thought, right? So my thinking led to my believing. My believing was that I wasn't worthy of love and all these different things. So what I did was I ended up revisiting the feeling part, the thinking part of the worthiness, right? Am I worthy? Who am I? Do I deserve love? Can I revisit the past, meaning I've still given up for adoption, but how I perceive that moment in my life affects how I feel about myself today. So that was just the preface of my story, right? It wasn't necessarily that she was 12, so maybe that's the best love I could get at that time, or that's the most love she could give me. I lived in foster care after that. I was raised, by my parents and loved and all the things, right? But it wasn't until I revisited these things, looked inside of myself, and no longer gave that power. Meaning, like, I can't change what people say, but I can change how I think about it and how I believe it in my life. So anytime somebody now presents me with something that's unhealed, I just think them inside of my head. I might not want to hear it, right? So it's an unhealed part, they bring it up. And yes, I can get upset or pissed off at them for saying it, but really, if it resonates within me, it's my job to heal that part of me, right? So that looked like this. I am loved, I am this, I am enough, right? And as I healed inside these other moments of people projecting or saying different things to me, like that, nobody will ever love you, your own mother, I give it no weight, no power, no energy, right? So while I can hear those things, and on a gradient scale, it was a 10 at one time, right? That feeling of unworthiness was a 10, but today, it's a 3, and at times, if I'm tired or this and that, and I forget, because sometimes I'm a quick forgetter of who I am, I remember this is not the story that I look forward to having in my life. That was my old story. That's not who I am today. And I remind myself who I am today. And I am beautiful, amazing, and loved today. And I am enough. You are enough too. Anyway, that's the message today. So the message today is anything that offends you. Were you thinking that? Have you thought those things? Those thoughts that somebody's telling you offends you, hurts your feelings, different things. If it's a healed part of us, it has no weight, it has no power. So let's take away that power, know who we are, know that we're loved, know that we're enough. Anyway, my name is Jesse the Barber, and I look forward to you seeing me tomorrow.